Okay. Oh. Oh. Okie dokie. I think my animals finally calmed down. They were just going hog wild for no reason. Just fighting, fighting, fighting. Which is fine, except they kept knocking things over. Which is not so fine. What am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? Are we in the middle? Yes, I think I needed to go and pick up the next quest. Which is somewhere. I have no idea if I don't remember where I left off. Huh? Well, I don't see another quest here. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm probably supposed to go talk to someone. And how do I get to Pandemonium? Do you do anything? Do you take me somewhere? Lower levels. Nope, that's not what I want. How do I get to Pandemonium? Is it somewhere in Elpis? Fuck. Oh, I gotta look it up. I do not remember. Do. Not unlock the raid, just how do I get back to the zone if I'm not there? That's... That's not what it's just all how to unlock the raids, how to unlock the raids, how to unlock... I don't want to unlock the raids, I just don't know where to go to get back to the zone. Fuck me. Okay. God damn it. Not unlock. I don't want to unlock. And I'm certain that they probably told me at some point how to get back there, and I just don't remember at all. I mean, it's got to be in Elpis, right? God, there's so many gates in this place. I feel like I remember going to this one out here. Is that the right one? I think that's the right one. We're just gonna take a stab at it. Okay, and we're off. Hey, Brett. I'm completely lost. But what else is new? Just run right into a wall. Yeah, it's gotta be this gate. Sorry, I feel bad. I always have my map over here, which is right under my camera. It's nothing important. Is this how we... Oh, look, I found it. I'm so intelligent. No, I'm not. Okay. Yes. Okay, we have... The quest is here. Jeez. I almost had a, like, mental breakdown. Okay. Now where were we? Good, the puppy is laying down finally. That means she won't be biting the cat. Our plan was a success, although I hardly need to tell you that. Hegemony has been sealed away, and now you have no choice but to admit the merit in our methods. You have the right of it. I am not so petty as to deny the achievements of those I've squabbled with, no matter how strongly we disagree. Moreover, this being, Aether is thin as... Wow. Aether is thin as retreating mist, unable to wield creation magics yet powerful enough to subdue Hemetheos, has made this ordeal far more interesting. Then we have leave to continue. As for that, there is one among you whose very presence puts the others at risk. 'Twould be best to proceed without him, for failure would have consequences that reach far beyond pandemonium. And of whom do you speak? A warder who cannot even conduct his duty without aid. In this place, a hope alone is not enough to overcome what awaits you. A single misstep will send all to their doom. So long as we each do our part and look to the allies by our side, even a neophyte can upraise his companions. That's something that Alexialrae taught me. While I do not wish to express any bias, I'm inclined to agree. If my investigation has made anything clear, it is that we are together greater than the sum of our parts. And hope has brought us this far. It drives us to seek the right path and to act before that path lies closed to us. Then tell me, what is it you hope for? This dick! I mean, I don't know. To see Hefe's toss in chains, that's the surest way to prevent further sacrifices. I'm aware that destroying Pandemonium would rid us of him, but the cost is far too great. And I admit, I wish to know how he means to resurrect Athena. And there we have it. You must leave this place at once, and do not think to set foot in Pandemonium again. Because he's curious how they're planning on resurrecting his mom. You are capable, that much is plain. Yet, Hephaestus cannot be suffered to live, and I shall not allow his task of resurrection to poison mine or anyone else's mind. Life flows in a cycle, this is known. All souls return to the underworld, and Athena's is no exception. She has likely found a new vessel and a new journey to embark upon. You cannot be ignorant to the folly of Hepatitus's work. Even were he to breathe life into a body, the soul contained within would not be your mother's. What if our knowledge is imperfect? What if Hephaestus has discovered something that no one else has? He knows all that you do. Understand the bitter reality of the world. He wouldn't pursue the impossible. Thank you, Erechthonios. I have already explained that he is merely my twisted reflection. Is it worth bringing your mother back if it means others are used and discarded like tools? Is it worth it to see her once more? Now you measure the worth of your colleagues' lives. What was that foolish braying about saving them? Merely a performance to hide your childish devotion to your mother? Please, such barbs will get us nowhere. We should first discuss... You would call me a fool? You, who murdered your wife in service of your ambition for the sake of the star, no doubt? Ugh, I can hear it again, that voice inside my head. Yeah, you're getting too emotional, buddy. I know who to follow, Hephaestus' father. Mother, oh, I love you so, and this voice will guide me to you. Oh, calm down there, boy. This is why your father wanted you gone. No, listen not, Erechthonios. Apologies, you taught me that a calm heart stays the course, but I could never grasp the rudder. And this is really why your dad wanted you gone, because you're infected, like the others. And you're getting emotional. And we all know that you people don't work well when you're emotional. Hephaestus is cunning despite his warped mind. Whatever took hold of Erechthonios made short work of his reason. From the moment he laid eyes upon me, I could sense his hatred and rage simmering below the surface. 'Twas but a matter of time until it spilled forth, and that was when he fell into the spell's embrace. A magic woven with such skill that Erechthonios himself failed to notice until it was too late. If this is the measure of Hephaestus' power, then the other keywords had little chance to resist it. We saw his work during our encounter with Hesperosisos. Doubtless, Hephaestus' magics fed his admiration and envy until there was room for naught else in his heart. There was something else besides. Did you not feel the presence of another? Yeah, the blue glowy stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Because the blue glowy was a little different. As I thought, someone was trying to warn Erechthonios, but whom? Could it have been one of the keywords? Because yeah, we heard that little voice. Alas, their warning arrived too late. I had already provoked Erechthonios past the point of no return. I bear the burden for this failure. In my stubbornness, I could not but scorn the boy, and Hephaestus knew that. And now I dread to think of the ordeal that awaits him to my rashness. Speaking of Scorn, we are definitely playing Scorn this weekend. I believe it releases on Friday. So we'll be starting that either Friday or Saturday, depending on when I decide to stream. I was hoping it was out Thursday, because we'll be done with these raids, and I don't really want to start another, like, longer game, because I do really want to play Scorn right away. So we'll see what we do Thursday. Thursday we might just play one of the, like, I got a bunch of demos and roguelikes that I have. What's that game about? I don't know plot-wise really what Scorn's about, but it's like body horror kind of horror. There's a lot of like scary monsters. The whole like design of the game has a very, very much has a H.R. Geiger feel. Again, I've been like avoiding trailers and stuff, so I'm not. I don't know what the storyline is yet, but from what I saw early on, it looks very like space futuristic, but with that like aliens aesthetic. Cool, looking forward to it. It should be fun. And plus, I mean, with it being Halloween, it seems perfect. It's on Game Pass, you know? There's time yet to save him. We can easily regain control of Abyssos, giving us a firm foothold from which to brave Pandemonium's lowest level. The enemy is within reach. Just as with Hesperder, Erecthonios is in danger of being consumed by Hetatata spell. However, I have faith that he will not easily lose sight of himself. The way forward is clear. Lahabrea, pray tell us all you know of what we shall find beyond Abyssos. I can only assume one more keyword lies in wait. The deepest level of Pandemonium is called Tartaros. Oh, Tartaros! This is just following, like, the Greek levels of hell? Hades! And your passion shall be challenged not only by a keyword. Hephaestus has laid traps in every corner of its halls. You have no hope of surviving past the threshold. That, I expect, is where Alexial shall shine. Her dissolute aether shall allow her to slip through the traps unimpeded. We saw it when Hephaestus had no effect, and doubtless even he has yet to devise a countermeasure. Sorry, my brain just like stopped working halfway there. It was a really hard work day. Very frustrating. Just had to deal with a lot of morons, just complete morons all day. So my brain now is just like kind of phasing in and out. Then time is of the essence. Hephaestus is already well aware that you can match a keyword in battle. He will not stand idle while you stroll past his other defenses at your leisure. I feel like my lighting's a little different today. That's a little better. Okay. Oh, and I don't have my colored lights on. Oh well. Agreed. However, clarity will be indispensable to our success, and I am afraid I must insist upon it ere we depart. So you can tell my brain's tired because I have full ADHD right now. Like, everything is distracting me. We have yet to discern what end Hephaestus would use Erecthonios. If you know, I would ask that you enlighten us. Oh, I didn't click. And then there's the matter of Athena. Why do you so fiercely rebuke Erecthonios' feelings for his mother? Well, I understand the very thought of resurrecting the dead is anathema. You act as if grief over her passing should be equally so. How are we to grapple with what plagues our friend and drives our foe if you refuse to acknowledge it? I do acknowledge it. I wish only to spare those that feel its still greater pain. Did you mean to protect Erecthonios with your silence? Boob windows. Everyone's favorite windows. How dare you? No, you are right. I blame Erecthonios' fate. The blame for Erecthonios' fate rests squarely on my shoulders. I am just... Ooh, brain. Very well, I shall lay bare the truth, but only after the foe before us has been laid low. The remaining keyword is Agdistis. Wow, you guys need some better names. She has served in Pandemonium since its inception, and her affinity for magic is peerless even among the keywords. Hephaestus knows that losing her would mean the end of his experiments. He has had her hidden in a space unreachable by conventional means. But your presence makes mockery of such barriers. The scarcity of your aether means it will be trivial to send you directly to Agadistus. We shall approach as closely as caution will allow. We know where the battle will commence, so I do not anticipate difficulty in detecting your presence. From afar, I shall do my best to provide you with ground on which to fight and phantom allies to aid you. As for the interment, I have yet to think of a foolproof method. Interment shall not be necessary. From here I can sense Agadistus's essence, but it is scarcely recognizable. Hephaestus was more ambitious with her than he was with hegemony. She has been transfigured such that barely a scantling of herself remains. But we can take comfort in what a mercy the underworld will be to her. So you just mean to kill her? Sure. If you think I'm going to be shocked by that. Okay. As I yawn. Resort our bags real quick. Boop. Sell that. Oop. Okay. Now we hop into this guy. That will likely take a little bit. Oh, you don't have that. Okay. We were... What were we leveling? Oh, we also need to equip our new ring. We were leveling goldsmithing. Yes. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that was quick. I didn't even get a chance to fix my bar. Okay. I don't even have any good food. All I have is this. Ooh. Well, that is horrifying. Neat. Again, music, rockin'. Digging the music. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try and keep our eye on everyone. And we're just gonna follow the crowd. We're gonna do what the crowd do. Oh, running. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Running, running. Okay. Look at us, we're doing good so far. Doing good, doing good. Just fighting this tree with eyeballs, you know. Like one does. Like one do. Okay, standing here. Gotcha. Oops. Almost let my dots up. Oh, and then the platform goes away. Well, that's... Okay, okay. Well, we still have some circles going on here. Still run to each other. I was gonna say, that sucks for the people who got stranded. Okay, now we run over to this platform. Gotcha. Tank buster. We'll do a tank buster action going on there. Look at me forgetting to like cast half my rotation. Boop. What does that mean? We got some glowy balls. Okay. We just stand here. Okay, okay. That's what that means. Gotcha. We're safe. Okay. We still stand here. I mean, yeah, I think we're safe. Yeah, look at us. I'm really not keeping up my rotation very well, but that's okay. Staying alive is more important, right? Okay, we got birds. They face directions. Gotta walk behind. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Birdies. Caw-caw. Cock. Is this a ploy? I see, okay. I was like, is this them trying to trick us? Are they tricking us? Look at me staying alive. I wasn't even following anyone. I was leading my own path there. Haha, understanding mechanics. Look at us. Okay, I think we're good. Looking good. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run back. Looks like we're safe over here. Oh, except for that. I'm dumb. I didn't see that one. See, that was one of those times I got too cocky. You gotta follow everyone when everyone's moving. What? How did my thing not... I swear I had these... Thought I hit my fucking re-up. Okay, are we good? Move back. I really needed to see. I don't know what the far away attack is called. The one that, like, I got hit by. I don't know what it was called. Gotta look out for that. It's much easier to avoid some stuff if you know the name of the attack is. Because so far, that's the only one that's hit me. Well, I mean, out of the avoidable ones. Okay. Nice, look at me, look at me. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll run up here. Okay. No! No! Fuck. Okay. I got messed up by that one. Shit. I should have been able to do that too. God, I should have known. I knew I needed to move. I moved the wrong direction. I should have rotated around the outside. Nice. Well, we got hit twice. We died once. Not too bad. We didn't do too bad. One of you guys. I guess we can just knead on some of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Woo-wee. Hey, buds. What up? The moment Odysseus was slain, the flow of aether and pandemonium focused keenly on this location, creating a tunnel of sorts through which we could quickly convey ourselves. 'Twas almost as if we were ushered here. This space was created with care and concealed with powerful wards. Only a key ward would have been able to detect it, and even then with great difficulty. Ergo, if only I could restore Tartaros to order. Excuse me. But I am afraid this is the most I can manage with such power as remains to me. It has been too long, Master Lahabrea. Likewise, keyword Aegisthus. I should not be surprised you were able to break free of Hephaestus' spell, even diminished as you were. 'Twas not an easy task. Even with your aid, his curses dig into one's heart, creating a storm of emotions that is all too easy to become lost in. Only by chance did a fragment of myself remain, illuminating a path through the madness. And thus I am able to appear before you now, even while my body was powerless to resist Hephaestus' commands. Some small part of my logical mind stood alone in defiance. It even managed to speak to the outside world. The report, that was you. Doubtless you recognize my voice from the many times I have called out to you. The hope that those pleas would not fall on deaf ears was all that kept me from succumbing to hopelessness. Hi. But I have greater purpose here than simply saying my farewells. There is something you must know, that the tragedies of the past do not repeat in the present. Forgive me for what I am about to do, Master Lahabrea, but the story must be told. 'Tis the only way to understand Hephaestus' fixation on Erycthonios. No longer can you hide your heart away. Well, he already said that Heffy is like a part of him, so is it like his emotional side that he just like banished out of him? Heffy, no, the mask marks him as Lahabrea. Master Lahabrea had brought an end to Lady Athena's life, and sealed away a part of his memories and emotions with Heffa. These are my recollections of the moments following. And you truly have no intention of revealing the truth to Erycthonios? My lesser half is now buried where none can find it. We would be wise to do the same with our memory of this day. Blood should not sway the spirit so, but Athena's teachings have warped the boy. I fear he would see our star burn to keep his mother safe. Erycthonios believes that he feels love, but he is shackled by dependence. He could not bear the truth. His dependence makes it all the more important to be open with him. He will seek answers about his mother's loss, which shall inevitably lead him to you. Are you willing to accept the blame for Athena's death? Are you willing to accept your son's hatred? Obviously, the answer was yes. If that is what comes to pass, then so be it. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge that Athena thought his body and soul mere tools, to be used and discarded. Even were I to tell him what his mother plotted, he would ever seek reasons to believe that the true fault lies with me, or with him. Should he merely hate me, he will remain unfettered by doubt, free to serve the star from his parents' shadow. Erycthonios loved his mother more than life itself, and yet, what a dreadful truth you've become all this time. Whatever. Such is La Habrea's nature, every action, every word, a solution to life's great dilemmas, and none to spare for his own. What I have revealed to you is but a small portion of a larger picture. I shall leave it to La Habrea to paint the rest for you and for Ericthonios, I hope. Oh, thank you for the good luck. How are you doing, Auden? Thank you, Agdistis. I always admired you, you know. What choice did I have when you sacrificed so much to guide our star to the heavens? Sorry, I'm really burpy today. I guess I say that, like, every day, but... I'm just a burpy girl. I'm a burpy girl. Chilling and relaxing, dodging guilt trips. Hephaestus has doubtless sensed that his final keyword has fallen. We should return to the surface before he moves to strike us here. Are you dodging guilt trips, or are you asking me to... Oh, are you talking about the... actions going on in the game? I think my brain just put that all in one sentence. Chilling, relaxing, dodging guilt trips. Like... So, my brain's been broken today. So, welcome. We had a rough work day, and my brain has not recovered. If we are to face him, we must be prepared to bring our full strength to bear. Some of my friends think I need a vacay, so I'm packing my bags. We're going on a guilt trip. Oh. That's not the same as an actual guilt trip. That sounds like a good guilt trip. We used to call that Shanghaiing someone. I don't know if that's bad. That's probably not PC, now that I think about it. Well, it used to be like, we would just, like, show up at someone's house and take them out for the night. That happens to be more than I care to think of. Agdistis was ever a bold woman, even in her final moments, that she would unearth the secrets of my past for all to look upon. Still, full glad I am that she faced you as her last opponent. I could think of none more worthy to send her soul off to the other side. It usually starts with, hey, does this rag smell like ether to you? We used to just be like, we would just like show up at a friend's house, and then we would be like, oh yeah, we're just like, you know, we're just going to the store or something, or we're just gonna hang out for a bit, like just get in the car, and then we would just like take them like somewhere, like drive to another city or somewhere to go drink in or whatever have you. The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed by her research and was willing to sacrifice her own child if it hastened her progress. She did not offer him a position here out of a sense of love or pride. 'Twas merely because she knew he would be the most pliable test subject. I see now why you hide the truth from him. I cannot say with certainty that Ericthonios could handle the weight of such betrayal, after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Hephaestus has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating Hemithal. I know not what his ultimate end is, but 'tis plain it is connected with the resurrection of Athena. That knowledge alone is sufficient to direct our next course of action. As for the rest of your story, we shall hear it after we have returned Ericthonios to safety, in accordance with Agdistis' last wish. I'm just gonna, like, stumble through everyone's names, because... it's fine. Very well. I can at least assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can no longer bend pandemonium to his will. There's but one place left for him to find refuge. The Black Heart, Back Heart. I am telling you, I am out of my mind today. The Black Heart of Tartaros, where Athena built her testing compound. We can assume that Heifer will offer fierce resistance. I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. Ha ha. Ha ha. Laha Brea, I would ask that you assume the duty of summoning Alexial's phantom warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight in Tartaros would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hefafofofo myself. There is no need to dirty your hands with such a deed. I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before. The presence I felt when I encountered Heifer bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he has become something far more wicked, and the same magics that once shackled him may very well shatter before the power he wields. On my pride as a researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I would not see these events play out again, and so he must be extinguished. Hey? Well then, I shall open the way forward. May we finish this together! The 8th and final circle. Let's go. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I, again, am a burpy motherfucker. Let's put these away. Pop these guys up here. Yes, we are good. Good to go, good to go. Kermits. That was a real quick cue. Okay, this is my first time. Wow, I cannot type today.
Ericthonios is mine, heart and soul. And with your death, none will be left to stop me.
I will do my best. I mean, again, the last one, I didn't do too bad. I only got hit twice. Yes, one of them made me die, but I think only getting hit twice isn't that bad. We had a lot of people dead, so that's why it was a little bit big deal, but okay, let's go. Let's go! Oh, let's go. Four, three, two, one. Hiya! Oh my goodness, there's squares. We're gonna pay attention to squares. Okay, Sunforge. Okay, you did good there. Okay. Is this just gonna go back and forth between in and out, or? Nope, that one's out. Oh, okay. I think I'm seeing the difference a little bit. flame viper. Ooh.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Okay. Oh, he became Medusa-like. Neat. It's a lot of snakies. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, we got it. Nice. Oh. Okay.
Perish in flames embrace.
Fourfold fires. Okay. Middle boys.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
Okay. These things went over there, so we gotta stand here. Okay, and then he'll go hit up the other two, I assume? No, nope, nope, nope. Go over here. Okay. Which shoes he grabbing now? These two? Okay. I see, I see. I see, I see, I see.
Flame my servants rise. A fitting death.
I let my thing go down again. There we go.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
We're learning, so our rotation is not going to be perfect. The mechanics in this one are pretty straightforward. So far they seem pretty simple. Okay. That way, and then that way. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh no! Okay, well I got the I didn't quite hit the right spot. I just didn't see where exactly it was on the second one. I just saw the directionality. I didn't see like where the origin point was. Now I know to look for the origin point though. Got it. A little bit of geometry to that one. I didn't know like what if like I didn't know there was an origin point of where he was.
Flesh from bone.
Okay, I'm gonna assume to not stand on blue. Oh no! Oh no! Everyone's over here! No! When you realize everyone left you. Oh. Oh. We're just gonna...
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Okay, snakies, where you putting? Oh fuck! I was too far. Damn it! Oh, I thought I was far enough over. I was not. My bad. My absolute bad. I know now for next time I'll never be that close to the edge again.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice. You are prey to be consumed.
Okay, where's these guys stopping? Nice. Oh my god, there's so many things going on now. Oh, I definitely got hit by that. I was trying to follow people, but It seems like a lot of people are, like, just scattering.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Okay, center boys. We got that one.
Go forth and shake
Okay.
your boundless
This way, right? Okay, those two and this guy, so like here-ish. Yeah. We're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it.
Molten flame, my servants rise. Let's sink sorrow into your heart.
Okay.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Come on, we're like almost there. We got it, right? Yeah! Okay, sweet. Thank you. Alright, let's do this first. Let's give it to Squally, just because I like the name. I want this right up Arachnothenos. We'll pass on the orchestra. Let's grab one of these guys. We have gloves, I think. You know anything else? Pants. Whatever, just greed on these, I guess. Okay. So we got some things. Yeah! I got the Ricthodias! On your first of 7 blades, thank you. Part of learning is the ability to get hit by a mechanic and then know how to respond to it next time. Yeah! I try to learn. I mean, I think I got, like, the second time around when there were multiples going off. I think I did better there than I did, like, the first time around with some of those. The chain of events that led to this moment began with my error. When out of mercy, I confined you here. Now I break it and leave no trace of you behind. This is not over. I see you will not go peacefully. We're about 1 mil away from clearing P7, Savage. It is... Excuse me, again, the burps. It is a work in progress. That sounds difficult. Even a cast-off would uphold his pride, though such an impulse must speak to overwhelming arrogance of my other half. The name Hefefafa shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition and bring Erechthonios' dream to life. You speak as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then do you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Erechthonios, not too bad, just a lot of cleanup on how many people do the last mechanic properly. Makes sense. He knows not what his wish would beget, a truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate? For me, it has been a long time since I've done any, like, kind of raid stuff, like, on a hard difficulty in which I am, like, having to, at the point where I'm having to, like, communicate with people over, like, it's just been a long time since I've done stuff with people, I guess, and not just randoms, you know? It makes me nervous. I have anxiety. My wish. My wish. You would claim the name Hefefo and call yourself his father, yet you blow his blind. Wow, why did I think he said blow? Yet you bind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wanted her son by her side, and he desires to return there. What weakness is there in mending a broken family? Athena cared not for Erechthonios beyond how he could serve her ends. You claim to be acting in his interest, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide the star true. In service to that vow, I silenced the whispers of my heart. I could not nurture a son whilst an entire world looked to me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility. Yet he is still my son, and I'll not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You who are naught but the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us. Mother, no. Then how do I live without you? Come back to us! I hear you. I owe you and Themis an apology. Athena, did you ever, in La Habrea, I will have my say. Bring pizza on your way back as well. Yeah, I could use some za. How? His mind was mine! I can't explain. Alexios' words reached me through the haze. They rang loud and clear. Well, you know, I have that echo thing. Maybe that explains it. As did the words of another, in a voice much like yours, but resounding with truth. And now, I love my daddy! Yay! Another day in the life of Eorzea's favorite errand boy. Errand girl. Errand bunny. How? When did you master these bonds? Oh, we've interred much worse. This is oh so very anime right now. I found the power within me. Now I will break it. Potato pommerder? Pommerder. I don't know what that means. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you just, like, blinked him out of existence or something? Just bound him. Oh, popped him into a crystal. Just a saying for it all coming out in the wash. Oh. It appears my failures have borne fruit after all. Well, now I know. You did well, son. With Hepatitis' essence contained in this crystal, we may safely return Erycthonius above. Why do I keep adding a 2 in that sense? Anyways, that he would bind Hephaestus with only half his senses intact. You quite understated his adeptness in the art of interment. It was hardly what I had in mind, but a feat deserving of praise nonetheless. Ugh, my nose is so stuffy. I feel no trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind, and for a blessing, it appears your body is none the worse for wear. I made my way here as soon as I could. I no longer sense Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandemonium's barrier has ceased. Are we rid of him for good and all? Sure. Boo, Windows. I see. Despite his muddled senses, Erycthonius felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. It wasn't so noble as that. I only knew something had to be done, so I acted. Lahabrea, was that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away, a mass of aether without a material vessel. Storing his energy within a crystal was the most logical choice. On that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale, of Hephaestus' creation and Athena's end. I heard your words, but only vaguely, as if from under the surface of a deep pool. My mother wished to use me? I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what happened here and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words of Lahabrea were as children in comparison. So dedicated to research she was that it was not unheard of for her to forget meals or even sleep. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life. You see, while we can conceive life in various forms, the means of creating a soul are beyond our ken. Similarly, though we can enhance and alter our physical vessels, we have been ever bound to them. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Such limitations as we were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Scarce few have the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, let alone the courage to attempt it. For most, the thought would be an ideal fancy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As leader of the Words of Lahabrea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers through the ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, a means by which a person could meld with a creation. The weakness of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other, and the result could be something greater than we have ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, Athena insisted I develop it further, curious about every detail along the way. Our conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. They banged! They fucked! I take it I was born not soon after. Well, a little while after, at least. I assume these people still have a gestation period. Just so, I believed she bore a true affection for me and was blind to her hidden intentions. When Pandemonium was built and she requested to lead the researchers, I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandemonium, I also gave her free rein to conduct whatsoever experiments she could devise. And when you found out what she was doing, you killed her? I made haste to Pandemonium the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Agistus to keep watch from Tartaros vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. As for what occurred next, 'tis best to see with your own eyes. Can we? Because sometimes you guys just reading stuff off is a little boring. Give me visuals. Is that me? You are well aware that, out of respect for our neighbors in Elpis, the researchers of Pandemonium are not to be masked. Yet you stand before me with your face covered. What petty defiance is this? What indeed? So quickly you are to rebuke me, though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from me, from myself and Edgistus forever. As well you know that I cannot allow it to continue. I shall say this but once. Release Erechthonios, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. I will strike you down, woman. I would meet my end at the hands of none other. However, ere my time is come, I will have you know the why of it. Can you people speak normally? Just for like a second. Then you will not detest. Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. The feelings of one weigh little against the needs of the entire star. Of course, of that I am well aware, but you do not deign to descend from your lofty heights simply to lecture me as you would a child. You have interest in my motivations. What possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother to the son of the great Lahabrea, to embark upon the path to her downfall? History will demand an answer, but it is you who deserves one. Give me your hand, Lahabrea, and we shall know— What? Hey, I was still reading that. We shall know one another something. Possible. You bonded your souls? Aye, that the boundaries between us would cease to be, she offered me everything, to be understood. I found myself unable to refuse. At that moment my mind was a storm of questions, yet one roared the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? Oh, boys. Boys, boys, boys. I am become the memory in mind. Always giving it up. Because they're like, oh, but did she love me? But like, no. Because, but my heart. Not trying to be sexist, I mean, women are similar, but people, just people in general. Can you feel it? Who's poking me? My heart, all that I am. Yes, as if it were my own. A fathomless desire to dissect the mysteries of life, to transcend our mortal flesh and bleed into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, not a single thought spared for another, for the star. Well, I think we know where some of your behaviors in the future come from, eh? How disappointing. See? She was unfulfilled. He should have never merged souls with her. An ungrateful bitch. Yet what is known cannot be unknown. You have beheld my life's work. Try as you might to excise the memory, the seed of desire remains, and when it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the self-same fervor. I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption in my soul ere your rotten insight spreads. I mean, it takes a long time, but you still go a little in the crazy direction. 'Twas my weakness that let this wickedness fester, but never again. Today, something, something. Today I renounce all that I was and live only as Alexialrae. Hiya! Okay. So dramatic. Thus did I forsake the part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. Never did I think one day I would face those memories made flesh. Forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go to such lengths to escape your memories, you nearly rewrote your very existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Irigrim and Emmett Selch in particular made plain the suspicion they harbored. As well they should have, that you escaped with your life was nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Did you think to one day make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played into my decision, but my main motivation was fear. I had never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was my sole recourse should something go awry with the remainder of my soul. In hindsight, to cling to it was a mistake born of doubt. Athena must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures, and prepared a vessel beforehand that would accept the dregs of my soul. Hephaestus doubtless believed he was performing his duty as a husband and father should. Yet in truth, he was but a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high. He thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again, that she might finish what she began. Yet for all that, he and I were alike. We yet shared a fatal flaw, you see. Our need for control blinded us to other perspectives. While I was in thrall to Hephaestus, you called out to me. What say you now? Does Alexialrae speak true? I mean, he's not lying. Why would he lie about all this? What does your heart tell you? I am a stranger, mostly. He's your father. What do you think? What do you think? I just want to know one thing. Did you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me, even how I felt about my mother? The Alexialrae I know had a fatal flaw after all. I'm still not convinced. Gosh, could you guys hurry up when this is done? I need to get up, stretch, go potty. I have said all that I can say. Now it is for you to choose to believe me or not. I mean, you saw the version of him that... Like, you saw the soul version of him. Come on. It's obviously the truth. The Alexialrae I know holds duty above all else. I would sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano than place my fickle emotions in his path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don the mask once more. So before we climb out of this forsaken pit, I suppose I should say... I love you, Daddy! Is that what he's gonna say? Thank you, Hephaestus. Okay. Yeah, so there's still like giant cages and stuff around. Like maybe we should move somewhere else. Or not. We'll just hang out here, I guess. I've heard enough. There is more I would yet discuss, but we should first return to Pandemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. Okay, now we'll go back. I mean, which isn't really too much less grim surroundings, but it's all good. It's all good. I owe you an apology, Alexial. It was due to my own inexperience that Hephaestus was so easily able to take hold of my mind. I also owe you thanks. If you and Themis hadn't chosen to brave the chaos occurring in Pandemonium, then I would have never known La Habrea's story, my father's story. Sure. 'Twas a tale I, too, was fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Azim upon my return. I cannot help but wonder how much of this she foresaw. I'm afraid I cannot allow that, Elidibus. So long as you retain control of Pandemonium, there is work to be done. But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory. Using the facilities in Tartaros, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process. That is well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Hephaestus' experiments and how he intended to revive Athena. Such questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be... And I missed that last word. And I intend to destroy the crystal containing Hephaestus' essence, that this mistake never again repeats. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. There is yet the matter of your crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Hephaestus' aether. I was struck by how wholly different they were. There is another. I don't have it on me, but yeah, it's like the same color of that kid's eyes. So, since these crystals seem to take on the color of your guys' eyes, so far, I'm just... Well, imbuing a crystal with memories is a simple process. Storing a message, a warning even, would be something altogether more complex. This also means that someone besides the present company and Azim was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandemonium. Then why would they not make themselves known, even now? No threats remain. Perhaps it was one of the other warders. We shall question them after they are freed. Excuse me. That task may take some time, a resource I'd rather not steal more of from you. Return at your leisure and we shall share our results then. You've done more than enough for the time being. I am of the same mind. Leave the loose ends to us and continue upon your journey. Or if you are so inclined, take a much needed repose. This talk of journeys smacks of Azim. Did he just say smacks? This talk of journeys smacks of Azim? Maybe I'm only thinking of smacks in the, like, very slangy way of being used. That just, it's, okay. We're just gonna move on. As well it should. She is plagued to keep moving until she has seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself with a spare moment, you might bring that crystal of yours. It smacks indeed. Yeah, fat smacks. You might bring that crystal of yours to La Habrea. He may be able to offer further insight. Until then, my friend. It's just like, my brain immediately went, yo, that shit smacks. Which is definitely not the context that he was using it, but it's just so weird because they always use such, like, big words and flowery language. Okay, so... now I gotta go back and talk to these boys. .3 doesn't come out until December, so we won't have new raids. We can start doing the savages, although I don't know if I should. I feel like that's not something I'm gonna be able to do randoms. Why, if it isn't Alexial, excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. Time to go into savages. I don't know. Nervous. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudine commissioned for his search was lost some time ago. Now we have quite lost track of where he might be. And to make matters worse, NemGG has sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the Aetioscope, in fact. Please, you must come with me. What is my eye level? I don't remember. I'll check it in a second. I don't think it's high enough. I do have a bunch of tomestones. I think I'm close to getting another... I mean, the biggest issue is my weapons roll shit. What is that? Is it real? But I think I only have a couple that I need to... a couple of sub 600 gear that I can possibly replace already. And you two, Professor Claudine's assistants, I take it? As you arrived before me, I take it you're involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with an explanation. Well, welcome to this place. A little different than the last time I just saw it. But, you know, it's cool. If you like big old cages and giant chains and shit. If that's your aesthetic, you know. I think it's cool. Rather, a research summary you submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern. These details are alarming. The professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Azizla. But we know not whether he ever reached his destination. A rash endeavor even for Claudine. But has he ever allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment? We have no recourse but to entreat Ishgard's aid in searching for him. As for the unsightly fortress which materialized in the ethereal sea, Pandemonium was it? It cannot be left alone. For the time being, information regarding this matter must be strictly controlled so as to minimize panic. We will gather those with knowledge of the ethereal sea and continue monitoring it for further irregularities. You two, submit a detailed report to the forum at once. Am I changing past? Am I changing the past? Is this bad? Are we doing bad? At present, we have far more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask for your assistance at such time that our investigation has concluded. Sure. Very good. Now, if you will excuse me, I must appraise the forum of what has occurred here. I think maybe we're changing the past, and it might not be a good thing. We're fucking with the ethereal sea. It's never a good thing. Let's see here. 593. I do think I can replace I can replace probably this stuff pretty quick. Boop, boop, boop. I have a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm real lazy with it. Just when we need him the most, Professor Claudine remains unaccounted for. He even brought the crystal with him. We are left with scarce few straws to grasp at. While I am but a lowly assistant, even I can see that our two current problems are likely related. The same party or phenomenon may be responsible for both. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandemonium's pitless spires justice. I can only wonder if the facility itself traversed the ages. Did the creations within do the same? What of the keywords? But answers to those questions shall come in time, I am sure. For now, I must do as Master Forshol had asked and write that report. As for you, Alexiel, pray get what rest your responsibilities will allow. When next we call upon you, I wager we shall need you in prime condition. And in fact, I think I have stuff to do. I shall do as Master Fischl commanded and compile our research before sending it to the forum. Paperwork of all manner has been my forte since before I was a student. Alexiel, may I have a moment if you would be so inclined? I would very much like to hear the story of your battles in Abyssos and Tartaros. While I have no difficulty producing reports for the forum with a general summation of events, I could use some help with the finer details. For the record, you know? Yeah, I think before I do Savages, I want to, like, finish getting my gear better. So. For the record, you say, come now, be honest, and admit it's to sate your own curiosity. I've seen the tomes you've left scattered about the laboratory, bestiaries of creatures both real and imagined. I will not, and I dare say should not, deny any intellectual stake in the matter, but surely Alexiel will understand that a thorough recounting will help Professor Claudine's research as well. Now then, whenever you're ready. Darp. Let me see that eye level and I'll see what I can do for you. Oh, I was 595. You don't have to do anything, it's fine. I will have more gear soon. I've also still been like leveling other stuff. So I haven't super been focusing on getting gear yet. Just as curious was your story of the keyword who is melded with a tree of legend. Where do the limits of the Hemitheos creation process lie, I wonder? And how do such creatures even survive once melded? As expected, you cannot help yourself from asking ever more questions. What purpose would such knowledge serve? Oh, I should also reinstall that extension. There's a Twitch extension where you can just like see my character's gear and stats and stuff. So you can laugh at me. My piddly garbage. Is okay, I buy 510 full sets of gear from a shop on Aether. Is about, the T450K at the moment. 610. I don't know what half that means, just so you know. Again, I'm not like a endgame person. With every MMO, I'm like this. I never do raiding with people. Like, I'll do end gear as far as I can go with like random stuff, but I never play MMOs with other people. I never do like raiding or anything like that. I have anxiety, and I know I suck. I'm not the best, and I'm very slow. I'm always behind all my friends and stuff when it comes to MMOs. So I like, it got that way with WoW a lot, where by the time I was at the point where I could do end level stuff, all my friends were already like moved on or like not playing anymore and shit like that, because they would like grind everything out in the first 2 weeks that an expansion like came out and shit. So I'm not a hardcore person. Then you shall understand that it is impossible not to wonder once the spark of imagination has been struck. 610 gear, latest crafted set, and you can meld it as you see fit. Carry you over till you get tombstone gear and upgrade it. Oh, but crafted stuff costs money, it's fine. Alexiel's stories have set several theories stirring in my mind, and I feel even more bubbling just under the surface. Take Hephaestus, for example. It would not be a great leap to assume that he studied at length the regenerative and death-defying properties of the phoenix, and that is just the tip of the proverbial berg. You are free to exercise your imagination all you like, but need I remind you, these reports are meant to be submitted to Master Fischl himself. I implore you to exercise restraint. Professor Claudine would have encouraged me, you know? He thrives on theories and imagination, but I do understand your point. If I if I were to submit such a report to Master Forshaw, I would soon thereafter be forced to write a formal apology. Yada yada yada. This is just unlocking savages, so just hurry up. I'm not even gonna do them right now. I just want to get the. Very well may be an academic does not achieve the station he has without curiosity as deep as the ethereal sea itself. Now I should set ink to paper and let the wonder of theory guide my hand, with reason, of course. Yet I cannot help but dream even larger. There are no bounds to what the mind can imagine, and if there are, let us both strive to find them. Is dirt cheap on Aether? I usually get mine crafted by static prior to raid. I mean, I have a ton of money, too. I have stuff. Not a ton of money. I have been leveling my crafting, so I have been spending a lot of my money. I keep going. What am I doing? I need to. That can be pricey, yeah. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the 70s and 60s. Like, I think I have enough goldsmithing stuff to take me all the way to 71, like the rest. With the quests, you know. And then leatherworking, and then, get them all to 80, and then them all to 90. And that's... That's it! As if that's just, like, it. And then I need to finish my machinist. Have you done the quests in the Crystarium? I don't know which ones you mean. Probably not. Oh, you mean like the... I know what you're talking about now. You mean the, like the turn-in things? Oops, that's not... I just want to click on it. This area thing? The crystalline, yeah. Crystalline mean. Yeah. I just barely got I'm getting everything to level 71 first. Because I obviously have already leveled... I leveled my culinary a long time ago. But anyways, I'm doing chunks. So I'm doing, like, so that I can get rid of gear. Because my biggest problem has been that I have been full on fucking gear the entire time since I finished fucking MSQ. And so my whole point in leveling all this shit the way I am is so that I can dump gear as I go. So I do 10 levels and then I dump gear. And then I do 10 levels and then I dump gear. And then I do... So we're not... So we're gonna hit there. Ran into that issue. Dude, also, it doesn't help that I am awful about inventory. I'm the type of person who saves fucking everything and can't help myself. Like, all of my retainers are completely filled and have been since like halfway through MSQ. Not even like since ending MSQ, but since I ended MSQ in Heaven's Word, my retainers have had completely filled bags. So a lot of doing like all my crafting shit right now is I need to get rid of fucking shit. Because I just have too much inventory and I hate it. That's why, even when it comes to, like, what I'm leveling when it comes to, like, DPS. I once missed a raid book reward due to inventory space. I feel your pain. But, that's why I'm leveling my machinist, because I have so much, gear from being Bard for so long, because, like, Bard was my main. So I'm leveling up my machinist so that I can get rid of all that fucking gear, because until I level, like, all of the ranged DPS, I can't get rid of that gear. Like, I don't think you understand. It's a problem with me. So, once I level all of these all the way up, I can get rid of any fucking materials that I have. All of it can go. I don't care anymore. Once it's leveled, I'll just get rid of all of the materials. I mean, this is what, like, this and then equipment is what my retainers look like. It's so bad. I understand, but luckily no tanking gear in your armory. Yes, there is! Oh yeah, because I can't get rid of any of it because I haven't leveled tanks yet. That's like, okay, that's my retainers. That is my fucking retainers. My retainers have tank gear, heal gear. I have a bunch of heal gear in my armor too that I converted because I was out of space and everything, and I needed to get new gear. And I'm going to be healing because healing's my main class because I'm going to level all of them. You don't understand. I'm going to level everything. At least one of everything, but I want to level everything. That's my objective in this game. I could give a fuck about raid gear. Like, raiding is not why I play this game. I want to level fucking everything. That's my goal in this goddamn game. Ugh. Get that point, but why hold on to it for now? Because I need it in the future. What about hoarding? Do you not understand? I need it in the future. And yes, I know you could just buy new gear when you get there. Everyone says that, but I could also save the money because I have the gear. And if I hold on to it. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is a problem. This also is how I am in real life is the problem. It's called having just huge issues when it comes to holding on to things. I mean, I'm not like a hoarder in real life, because I'm a germaphobe, so just those two don't play together. But when it comes to some stuff, I will not let go. Like my video game collection. Which, I say collection, it's not like I went and bought video games that were rare and collector's items. No, I just mean any video game that I ever purchased in my life, I can't get rid of. And never have been able to. Because what if I want to play it again in the future? I have it. Why would I get rid of it? Yes, I am insane. Yes, it is a problem. But we are slowly whittling away at my inventory, and once I am actually able to get rid of my inventory shit, things will be a lot better. I just clicked on the wrong thing, didn't I? Yeah. Were we gonna get pants? Was that what I was gonna get? No. I already have pants. Oops. What was I gonna get? Head. Right? No, not head. Oh, we already have everything. Okay, yeah, we don't need anything from this bit, I believe. That's only 500 too. I just dump stuff and pick it up as needed. Yeah, I mean, that's how a normal human, a healthy human being would do it. It's not laziness. You're doing the correct thing. You're getting rid of things, and then you're going and you're buying whatever. But also, I have this, like, weird frugal thing where I just can't, like, go and spend money. Like, I get angry about, I have 5 million gold in this game, and I still get angry when I have to spend, like, 30,000 on something. It's unreasonable. I am unreasonable, and this is why I suck at fucking MMOs, and I get it. I know I do it wrong. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. But yeah, you can't change like 20 years of me being this way in video games, because it just doesn't. It has always been this way. Oh, I forgot to use him. I mean, it's just like this. It's just like this right here. Why do I have all this materia? Look, I have 48 fucking piety. Level 7 materia. Why do I have it? Because I might need it. Not saying you're wrong, it is your way of playing. I just do things differently. No, I am saying I'm wrong. I'm saying I'm wrong. I'm saying this is bad. I am what I am. Exactly. I know it's bad. That would have been yeeted a long time ago. I mean, I don't even know what's in... This is... I freed up space in my chocobo by going through a lot of my crafting, because I had a ton of stuff in here. I probably should get rid of, like, some of this, like, fishing bait. Don't know why I'm keeping old fishing bait. But there's a lot of it, and I might use it. Doman Enclave, I got something for you? What does that mean? What am I doing? I don't even know what this is. This got in there somewhere. Probably put these guys in here. Because we'll be a while with those. Right, we need... Oh fuck, I didn't look at what they're called. What are they called? Are these ones? Abyssos. Okay. And sorry, I don't mean to get heated, and I'm not mad at anyone. I just, I think people don't realize how fucking crazy I am sometimes. I am actually a crazy person. Doman Enclave is where you can go to unload your junk. They give you up to twice the normal sell value, up to I think about 40k gil limit weekly. Oh, I don't need to sell anything right now. Everything that I have is stuff that I might be using soon. You don't know me. I'm sorry. Hi, this is the big reveal. I'm a crazy person. Tier 7 piety materia. Yes, I might need it when I'm leveling. Even though I never use materia because I always forget that it exists in this game. I mean, I don't have any material in any of my current gear. Look at all those empty slots. Ooh, does it hurt? But what if I get better materia? Because the materia I have right now may not be the best materia, so I have to wait until I get better materia to put materia into my good gear, right? Right. Even though this isn't even the highest gear and I'm going to use it for who knows how long, but... And I think with that, we're going to take a quick break. Not strictly optional and anything less than savage content, so you're good. Yeah, I feel like, well, with crafting, I do feel like material helps a lot with crafting. Just because... And again, I don't min-max my crafting. I've said this before. I'm probably not doing crafting right either. But I do crafting when I'm watching TV. And so I kind of just do like very slow crafting stuff most of the time. Very slow. There are ways of getting around that too. Yeah, I don't like to min-max. I hate it. It's fucking, I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing the game to play the game. When I do my crafting stuff, I used all the random mats that I have, and I go through and I, like, do all the, like, wood stuff and whatever, use all those mats up, sit there, watch TV, enjoy myself, relax, meditate, you know, those kinds of things. Anywho, I do still really need to handcraft everything, no macros, no ma'am. Yeah, I don't use macros. And I do handcraft everything. It's not that big of a deal. If I'm watching TV, it's just like, you know, click button, click button, click button, click other button, click other button, click button, and done. It's... Anyways, this is why I don't play MMOs on stream, is because I know I'm wrong and I do everything stupid and I know there's better ways of doing it. I know these things. Anyways, I do still have to tinkle, so I will be right back. And thank you for saying I'm fine. I get very self-conscious because I know I could play games better or differently, and I have this issue with a lot of games. So there's some games that I super love but I like won't play on stream. Cause I have a tendency to min-maxing gives me anxiety. Having to always do things like the most proper or most correct way gives me anxiety. I just like to fucking chill and like I'm sitting here complaining about my inventory being full, but it can't be any other way. Look too, I've started getting down in my inventory. Look at that. We're below 175 in each. Is a game you play the way you find fun. This game is not one size fits all. Now, League on the other hand, a bit of a different story. Yeah, well, and I stopped playing League. League was the other side of gaming that I do like, where it kind of is the like more strategic chess match, like figure things out kind of game. But I can't play that game anymore. Oh, look, 32 gold. Yes. I don't even remember what I had him. I had him just getting rid of shit. Also, I swear this is sorted in my laptop where I was actually doing stuff. Look at all this old materia. And my dyes. Here's all my dyes. That is strictly to bat the suffering out of someone kind of game. Yeah. I have so much anxiety in my life already, and so much stuff that causes me stress. And for a time, I felt like League of Legends was a great stress reliever, because sometimes things that are like aggravating, but it's not something that you have to do, but it like gives you those really low lows but really big highs. Sometimes that's helpful with relieving stress. It's gotten to a point in that game where I just can't anymore. I can't. Ooh, I could do. Actually, let's do an expert. I can't do expert on my laptop because my laptop's really laggy. So some of the expert like boss battles is because a lot of times when I play this game, I'm playing like on my laptop for like hour and a half before I go to bed after work kind of thing. So I'm like watching TV and playing like I some nights just can't stay sitting in front of my computer after work. Sometimes I just need to like go sit somewhere else in the house, you know? Like sitting here for 10 hours a day, I just need to get away. Now stream nights is a little different. I do still sit here for another like 3 hours, but the extremes have like my laptop's a little bit older and there's always ocean fishing. My fishing's already leveled up. I've already done shitloads of ocean fishing. Although I do need to get like I need to get gathering. I need to get like the new gathering gear. I leveled my gear to 90 and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta get gear again, and then I just never did it. So if I, but sometimes it's just relaxing to do. Dude, that was why I leveled up the fucking gathering professions first, was because they're so like just zone out and Just go ding ding ding. Watch some movies, you know? So good. What happened? I thought I joined for... Oh well. I need you. Did I just join for a regular duty? This is expert roulette. Why is this one an expert roulette though? See you later, headed to bed. Am I crazy? I feel like this is just such a regular duty. I wouldn't think that it would be an expert roulette. I can do this one on my laptop. Fuck. I thought it was all the like hard and shit like that. Latest 2 dungeons are the only thing in expert roulette. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I guess I should have probably read. I guess I just assumed that it was probably like the hard and like extreme versions of Trials was what I assumed just from the name. See you later, Brett. Have a good night. Sorry, I think I read your comment and I said that in my head and I just didn't say it. But I do miss League sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I miss League of Legends, but I just can't play it I can't do it to myself anymore. I have never in my life, like, seen a community so toxic that even if you can't hear what anyone's saying, like, put that shit on mute. No EX trials unless you go into PF. PF. Party Finder. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I'm slow on acronyms. Again, I don't play this game with anyone. I just gone back to it. So far I've had a good experience in returning. Well, that's good. I was just getting to the point where I don't know, and I mean I haven't played since like earlier this year, like since like last season. I haven't played. So I don't know, like maybe some of the changes and shit that they did. Like have helped. I mean I hope so. I just can't go back anymore, man. I've never had a game where, like, you can feel that someone's trolling you even if, like, you have mute on. Like, I muted everyone because everyone was fucking being assholes. And then, still was getting trolled, and I was just like, oh my god, I fucking hate this game, so I'm done. Still shitheads out there, but I find them rarely at the moment. I'll see how it looks when I hit ranked. Oh yeah. But that was my other problem too, is just like the ranking system was just destroying me. It's just too hard to get fucking out of like lower ranks. I ended up like just dropping so much all the time constantly. Which one are we focusing? Okay. It just would make me really sad. Because, like, no matter how good you do, like, one person can just, like, ruin your game so harshly. And it was just killing me. I like a lot about League. I like the stuff. Question in that regard, how much did you let your team influence your gameplay? Well, being that I main support, probably quite a bit. Being a support player, not gonna lie, absolutely. Would play around, you know. Like how all that, how my bot was going, what they were trying to do. If they were completely fucking asinine, then switching over to Rome. I mean, I did the whole gambit of like trying different stuff. I also stopped being able to get support for a while, which was pissing me the fuck off. Because everyone started playing like all these fucking shit support metas where everyone wanted to play support, but go not supports. It can be a bit rough as support. Yeah, I went back to playing Sana and I still play her hyper aggressive and it usually works out okay. Yeah, Sana was actually my main way long ago. Still absolutely love her. Yeah. I mean, like, probably had I not, like, decided to switch over to doing ranked, probably would have been a lot different. Again, the big problem for me, because, like, I'm okay with, you know, people being shitty, I'm okay with losing, even, I don't care about that stuff. Seraphine can fill the same space, though, I think, with better scaling. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I switched to being a Seraphine main. Because, I mean, Riot just goes, we want the new heroes to be better than the old heroes. And you just kind of have to play by those rules to some extent. Every new hero that comes out is going to be infinitely better than any old hero. And then they're just going to keep around the same ones that sell skins like Lux and fucking Ezreal. Those two are going to keep getting skins every fucking event. But yeah, you kind of gotta play the new champs just because they're usually so much infinitely better. I don't know, I still am in my old war pony Hecarim. I mean, Hecarim is still pretty good. He still stays in the meta pretty frequently. But there's just some stuff that, like, you can even just read the new champions, like, abilities and you go, oh, wow, they have, like, 700 more abilities. Like, they have each of their abilities does, like, 3 extra things compared to any old champion. It's like they started getting paid by the word count for creating new heroes. They nerfed him 6 patches in a row, and nope, still playing him and making him work. Well, like I said, he still is pretty. I mean, he still is pretty. Has been pretty in the meta for a long time. I mean, you still see him in like fucking what do you call it? Pro play and shit. At least last year. Again, I haven't watched anything from this season. But he usually sticks around the meta. Oh, he has been at Worlds several times, yeah. I mean, always, every year. I mean, he's, like I said, he still stays pretty in the meta. But, I mean, you're talking one of, what, 160 something characters? 200 characters, however many it is now? You have your, I mean, also I think Hecarim counts as one of their skin seller babies. People, if it's a champion that can sell skins, they'll fucking keep it in the meta somewhat. 140 or so. Suffering is magic. Oh, oh. No! Okay. I hate when you get stuck in a loop where you're just running next to another person with a fucking AoE on them. And it's like, who's gonna... Where? How? Hecarim voice line? Yeah. The adjust dance. But if you like Sana, definitely like playing Seraphine is the way to go, because she's pretty much just the same thing, except that her abilities are better, and her stun, her like thing that slows or stuns and like has the thing, it stacks with so much shit. Like it becomes a stun with so much shit. It's so good. Saw the kids and went, yeah, same damn thing. Yeah, very close, except she just has extra shit. She has the same kit as Sana, except with more. And her ult is a much better ult. Cause her, whatever, I don't remember the buttons. Again, I have poor memory. But whichever one of her attacks, she has one that like shoots out a thing in front of her, and if it hits someone who's slowed, it'll turn it into a stun. That one's fucking just such a good stunner, because it stacks with other people's slows, it stacks with exhaust, it stacks with everything, so you can turn that into a full stun, like, really easy. Oh, the best too is playing with another Lux. Or with a Lux. Because you guys can just stack all your fucking shit on top of people and you guys have such long range. Like, both Lux and Seraphine have such long range. It's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love my fucking girl Sana. She's my number one character. Back in fucking whichever year it was that I played a lot, she was my go-to gal. Here's one year that I played a lot. And yet, I still didn't even play enough to get into ranked, because that was back when you had to, like, hit level 30 and it took, like, 700 years to do that. Also, I say I played a lot. I played a lot for like a summer before I started college. And then once I started college, just didn't have time. Going to art college is like, hey, you wanna do anything for fun with your life? Guess what? That fun better be fucking art shit, because art projects take infinitely longer than any other kind of schoolwork. Full AP Morgana is also scary. Full AP Morgana is pretty fun. I ran Morgana for a short time. In like 2020. But my old rank team was called Cardboard Crusaders. Formed as a Jew. Yeah, and God, what would it have been? Show how old I am here. It's a year before I started college. Before I started real college. I was going to MJC, which is a community college. Wait, what hit me? Christ, what year was that? What year would have that been?
My blade thirsts for blood.
Maybe 2009? Oh fuck, I'm getting hit by everything, man. I'm so too tired for this. Yeah, I think 2009. Fuck! I do not remember this fight at all, and I've done it, like, recently-ish. Recently-ish, I should say. As I half-jokingly tell people at my funeral, I doubt they will discuss my league rank or how much raid gear I managed to acquire. I mean, to be fair, no one's gonna talk about my fucking shitty art college degree. But you get what I mean, in the grand scheme of things, not very important. Oh no, it's important.
I give you a taste of true despair. Stubborn mortal.
I also just, I keep going, like, I'm waiting for, and I mean, they just made Overwatch into, not that, but I'm waiting for, oh, I don't want to fucking break that wall. I need another casual multiplayer game. Like, no, that's not like what companies want anymore. Companies don't want you to be casual on a multiplayer game. But I'm the kind of person who loves a multiplayer game to have like one for when, I don't know, I can play for 2 hours every other week, or not hop in anymore. Like hop in and out of, like, kind of, you know, depending on like what games I'm playing, shit like that. Just kind of something where you can just be casual with it, not have to keep up on it, not have to play every time a fucking patch comes out, or every time like a new character comes out, or whatever. I refuse to touch another Blizzard game. I'm in the same boat. I absolutely hate Blizzard, and I think what they have done to it with Overwatch, becoming Overwatch 2, I completely dislike how they are treating that transition in that game. I don't like what they're doing with the new stuff. Casual multiplayer games, Phasmo. Well, I guess that does still exist, like the more indie, like, casual multiplayers. It's just like, Overwatch used to be one of those where I felt like I could, you know, you would go and hop in, haven't played in like 3 months, and you could just like pick it up, and it didn't matter that you hadn't played in 3 months. You still knew the characters, you knew the game, you knew how it controlled, you knew how it worked, so you could just still play it. But I mean, now, every time you go back in, you're gonna have to grind to unlock whatever the newest character is. You're gonna have to grind like 100 fucking matches, which for me is a lot. I mean, oh wow, everyone gave me the player combination. Woo! Stuff like hard pass on that BS. Yeah, I mean, I can't even play Overwatch 2 just because I don't agree with that as a system. Like, from a game developer standpoint, I go, this is bad for the economy of multiplayer games. You cannot have to have people who are just starting have to play 100 matches to unlock all the characters. Like, that's fucking wrong to me. I mean, my time is worth more than money. My time is valuable to me. I only have a few hours a day. If I work, like 2 to 3 hours maximum that I get to play video games in a day. You know, which now I spend streaming. And then on the days that I don't stream, sometimes it's only like I have an hour and then I have to do stuff. I mean, I'm an adult. I have fucking shit to do all the time. There's not a time where I don't have shit to do. 14 actually kind of makes things easier if you miss a few patches. Yeah, and you see, like, I feel like Final Fantasy 14 I love because I can play as... Oh, I hit GG, not... There you go. I meant that. I'm out here talking. I love because I can be casual with it. No one expects anything of you. You're fine to just hop in, play as much as you want. Yeah, like patches. I'll sit there and I'll like, you know, look up what's included in a patch, and I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll just wait until the next patch, and you know, I did that with 6.1 and 6.2. I didn't play 6.1 until 6.2 came out, and then I was like, okay, now let's hop back in. And then I got to do 6.1 and 6.2, you know? But I do wish that there was like some kind of team-based multiplayer. I do like having a competitive multiplayer game, but all of them just require too much commitment. I will admit, come on, Criterion Dungeons. That is going to be fun for me. I do not know what you're talking about. Yeah, I miss having something that I could just hop in. And everything used to be that way, I mean, gosh. Nothing required you to play every patch before back in the day. Nothing required you to play for a long time. I mean, even when you get into stuff like I know a lot of people play stuff like Apex Legends and Valorant and CSGO and all these things, they all just require so much. Like, you have to be the best at the best of the best in order to actually have a good time playing those games, because they're so revolved around, you know, ranked and shit. I don't remember this battle at all. I have no idea what's going on. Criterion Dungeons will be harder content. Enemies scale with time, and if you die, you no reses. You're dead, if you will. Oops. I was just zoning out there. I really was. Yeah. Well, that sounds neat. Sounds kind of like their answer to like WoW Mythics, which that was the only thing I liked about Battle for Azeroth when I was playing WoW. Was I liked Mythics. Mythics were great. That system was interesting. Made me actually want to like play WoW for a time until WoW just became shit again, but I think we all know that game. Yeah, I like the challenge. For me, I like to tap dance on the edge of my personal limits. I don't do that, honestly. I'm not a challenge person. Especially when it comes to video games. I challenge myself enough with work. But I do like an acceptable amount of difficulty. And I do think, like, with the Mythics system, or with, like, you know, kind of how Final Fantasy XIV in general treats their dungeons, I think they let you, including, like, a Criterion thing is great, because that will let you like choose how hard you want to go with it, you know? I love that. I quit WoW at the end of Legion. I saw the direction and noped the fuck out. I didn't play Legion content until after Battle for Azeroth came out. I missed a whole bunch of WoW. Again, when I was going to college. Again, if you go to art school, you can't, there's just no, and if you go to school to learn how to make video games, there is absolutely no amount of time that you have to yourself. I think when I was going to college, the only time I played any games was if it was for critique level of like looking at stuff. And then I mean, a lot of times it's like you just need to put so much time into learning that shit. So I returned to WoW after being asked by a friend who wanted to try it for the first time. See, because I had originally started playing WoW Burning Crusade era. We'll do some crafties while we're here. Yeah, Burning Crusade era was when I first started WoW. I started working at a LAN center, and everyone played WoW, so I played WoW. I mean, that was how a lot of things just went. Working at a LAN center, you know, like, that's when I started playing Counter-Strike, that's when I started playing, a lot of other stuff. I can't even think. Left 4 Dead, because I had never played first-person shooters when I was growing up. I only played, like, RPGs, JRPGs, puzzle games, etc. My family's nerds, so, like, that's the kind of shit that we played. Oh, my mom was a huge fucking nerd. And I say that lovingly, so. So no one else gets to say it, just me. What's my other, missing something here. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. But anyways, we're huge nerds. But I didn't really play, like, PC-wise, I think the only PC games I played were, like, The Sims and King's Quest and, Myst, 7th Guest, 11th Hour. So a lot of, like, puzzle games or The Sims. So, like, when I started working at the LAN center, which, for anyone who doesn't know, is just, like, a place where you can go and you buy time on computers that are already there, that have a bunch of games preloaded on them, and then you can play together with people who are there, or play by yourself. But anyway, so I started working at one of those, and, I don't know, see, I am missing something. Where's my... There you are. Ha. Gonna bounce out and look at what I want to do tonight, be it Faz, Wolfenstein League, or Dungeons 3. Well, have a good time. Anyways, the last thing I was gonna say about that was just, like, I got into WoW then, and I played with people at the LAN center. But once you kind of, like, lose that group, like, you know, once, like, I didn't have that group of people anymore to play WoW with, it definitely got a lot less fun. And then even, like, playing way later, going back to it a few times and stuff like that after college, it just kind of lost it. And then they started taking weird directions that I was just like, I don't care. I don't care about this content anymore. Because, like, again, Battle for Azeroth was okay, but I felt like I get that, keep your head up and just have fun with the games. I'll see you around. See you around. I'm gonna be doing something on Thursday. I don't know what yet. Probably not this game. This game is not good for my channel. No one likes to watch fucking MMOs. Not that a lot of things are great for my channel, but... You know. I try. A little bit. Oops, that wasn't the button I was trying to click. It's okay. What? Oh, wow. I'm fucking up. I'm just like totally clicking all the wrong buttons today, aren't I? It's probably because I usually do this on my laptop, which is a much smaller UI. So it's like larger amount of the screen, because the screen on my laptop is much smaller than this screen. So the UI is bigger in comparison to the screen size, so it's easier to click on the right thing. If that makes any sense. I just keep messing up. We're doing boring shit now. Waiting in queues. This is another reason why I really need to level healing class so I can have faster queues. I mean, last expansion, it's absolutely... Did I just click on the wrong thing again? God, we're gonna switch to fucking doing it with my hand instead. We're gonna click some of these buttons, because... Oh, and then I'm still gonna click the wrong thing. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. It's okay, we got this, you guys. We got this, we got this. We're at number 8. Cute. Well, I could also go do... we'll hit 67, then we'll go to Golden Saucer. Get our scratchers for the day and whatnot. This is the exciting stuff, you guys. Super exciting. But we got the good music, and that's what really matters, right? Okay, let's go to the Golden Saucer. Ooh, saucy. Saucy lady. Scratcher time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, jackpot? Yeah, jackpot. What up? Look at that. We won a jackpot. I mean, that's my first time winning the jackpot on stream. I've won it a bunch of times, but... I mean, they give you... This is so much easier than real scratchers. They give you such good odds of being able to find it. Or get it, you know? Let's just go with the highest amount. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can get our last one. Hey, hey, hey. Number 2? Nope. Okay. Card. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, now this is gonna probably be... Oops. Probably gonna be boring. Oh. And of course it's gotta be this one. I was hoping it would be one of the... This one's pretty long. I was hoping it would be one of the short ones. Ah, this one's not the longest though. So that's good. yes, I think next. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened to a tanky boy? Uh-oh. We got this. We got this, you guys. I am Bard Tank. Yeah. Keep doing that. My other two ranged DPS classes have my little Peloton sprint on the mouse keybind. It's much better. I don't know why I haven't changed this one yet. This, and then let's actually switch you. There we go. See, and now we just run and excuse me. I feel bad. I feel like I get really defensive about how I play video games. I want everyone to know. I am absolutely self-conscious about it. Because I always feel like it's hard enough being a girl and a gamer, and being a girl who, like, is often, with a lot of my games, very casual. In my life, I've just been very challenged about how much I am actually, you know, how much I actually play. I'm not that knowledgeable, I don't know what I'm talking about, all that stuff. Which, I mean, is true for the most part, so not, like, offended. But it does hurt. It sucks. I think it's because I love playing a lot of different games. I love trying a lot of different games. I'm really bad about being the kind of person who will dump like 1,000 hours into one game in a week, or like I probably have 1,000 hours in this game, but that's over the course of years. A lot of years. But I mean, I still don't know shit. And I don't look stuff up very often, and I don't play the most. In any game, I never min-max. So, like, I know I'm not the most knowledgeable of any game, ever. I would never even try to be. But it does mean I get very, like, defensive. Cause I just want to be game playing person, happy play game. And I hate when people are like so gatekeepy about video games. Hate it. I think everyone should be able to play as much of a game as they want. I also really want to level a dragoon. My first Final Fantasy XIV character was a dragoon. And it was so much fun. Man. Dragoon is so fun. They're like so like they whip around and jump and hop and skip and slam. I love that. And they have some really cool armor sets. I mean, Bar does okay armor sets and stuff. I don't think I've ever, like, super fallen in love with any... Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not, like, super glamour heavy or anything. I don't have a ton of different outfits and shit. I just haven't really found a whole bunch of armor that I like. I love this fucking circle flame, though. I want it so bad. That's why I am gonna level a tank. Because I want the circle flame. Ooh, I'm getting a worm again. Wee worm! Yeah, and I gotta find something to play on Thursday. Because I think if I keep playing this game, just like... It's not gonna work out. I mean, I am very grateful to my, like, 3 dedicated viewers. But it's just this is not a category where you can really get like new viewers because everyone's gonna watch the like biggest Final Fantasy streamers, not the tiny channels. You get buried among all the channels and shit. Which is fine. There's definitely other games that I want to play anyways. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna play this because I need my viewership to go up or anything. I'm just saying, like, oh, there's stuff that people would probably rather watch. And there's stuff that I want to play anyways, so play other things. I wanted to get through all the raid stuff because I had been lagging on it for a while. Also, like, raids are hard for me to do. Like, I have to do raids on my computer and shit like that, or this computer, because they're, again, my laptop's real slow. We're getting through this pretty quick. Oh, Peloton! Really? You marked one of these guys? They're not even... Okay. I mean, it's not that important that we kill them that quickly. Especially if you, well, I mean, I guess since you can't seem to get the... You can stack these guys a little better, you know, dude. No offense, just... I've definitely seen people better at stacking them. So that you don't have the weird AoE overlap there. But they're not that big of a deal. You don't gotta mark them. They go down pretty fine. Circle, circle, circle. Yeah, you know what his circle though has nothing on? My boob window. That's right. That's what's up. My lord. Balls. Boob window. I mean, I like this, the white armor aesthetic. I do think it looks really cool. It reminds me of I had a War Machine, which is similar to like Warhammer, like the tabletop game. But I had a War Machine army that were all these cute little figures. And I painted all of their armor pretty similar to like this kind of, with the white with the gold. Like I had white and gold, except instead of red I had purple as my accent color. It reminds me of Dead Rope. Because I do think the white with the gold like outline looks very clean. I like it. I didn't even notice that they were all talking. I had to catch up on their conversation. I had all of them talking about tank shit. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I am glad that this, like, main scenario dungeon doesn't take, like, an hour like it used to. Glad they broke it up into different sections. Because it definitely used to be like, oh, this, oh gosh, here we go. You know? Yeah. Oh, you know. You know. And it's only 10:45. And we've gotten most of our tombstone things. I'm gonna use the leveling, the two like dungeony queues to level my machinist, because those give fat XP. There we go, nice. Oh, are we done? Yeah, we're done. I put moist. Da 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 da. Okay. So that brings us up to a casuality. Casuals up to 650, which is nice. We got a lot here. We'll probably end up maxing those out and just not need anything from that for a while. 620, 620. Yeah, I think the next thing we're gonna spend on either legs or feet. Yeah. Okay. Sell our triple triad bitch. Yeah, we got one of those. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Now our machinist. Do a little leveling queue. We'll see if this pops before I have to end stream. What else can we do while we're here? I don't know if there's anything I need to do right now. So we'll just do some smithing. Oh, we are not in the proper gear. There we go. Yes, sign. Thank you. Ugh. That could have been very embarrassing. Proper gear. Let's just make some more ingers. Now let's try and not fuck it up this time, huh? Put you up here. We gotta get this up to 68. So let's see here. What can we have? I do have, there's a couple of, like, demo roguelikes I can play. I have Rungor and Soulstone Survivors, both of which I'm tepidly interested in. I don't know that it's gonna be, either of those are gonna be something that super grabs me. So... also, I could play more Plate Up. I did purchase Plate Up, and I've played a little bit more of that game, and I enjoy it. So we might just do a little chill Plate Up. I would even say that we could go back to Dead by Daylight, but I only want to go back if they're having that event. They do have an event coming up, but it starts day after Thursday, I believe. Right? It starts on the... Today's the 11th, Wednesday's the 12th. Oh, maybe it does start Thursday. Maybe we'll check that out. We'll see. Ah, God, it's so hard though, because I feel like Dead by Daylight is still one of those, another one of those games where sometimes the community just gets me way too down and I just can't handle. Serve. Oops, I clicked the wrong fucking button. There we go. And like I said, we're really just biding our time because Scorn comes out on Friday. And that is 100% the next game I want to play. There's some other ideas I have for spooky games that I'm interested in playing. For Halloween month. Wow, why did I do that? I didn't hit my... I am fucking up my crafting. Normally I'm much better at this. We still have a ton of ingots, but no more of that other stuff. I guess we could go get more. Ooh, do we have any star spinels? No. Well, maybe. Scalebird, I think, has all my gems. We have spinels. Nope. Well then. Ooh, I think I have a ton of jade somewhere. Is it Imperial Jade, though? I only have 3 Imperial Jade, but... I know I have a lot of regular jade. Do I have any of this? 1. Ooh. It's not enough to even make one thing. Do I have any of this? Nope. We can go get more durium ore. We have so many of these nuggets. What is that, 30? So we need 30 times 4. 120. We need 120 ore. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. I will also say, if you guys have anything, any Halloween-esque suggestions, you can let me know in the Discord. Am I not even wearing my best gathering gear? I don't think I am. Hold on, I want to see this real quick. Nope. That was pretty dumb of me. Okay. Howdy. Hello, friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys. I did a big mistake. I did not get my bars ready. I am missing a lot here. Fuck. Okay. You are C5. Okay, I'm not missing too much, to be fair. You don't belong there. You belong there. Okay. Auto crossbow we have down there. What is missing? There's something that's supposed to be here. That's supposed to be here. So that one goes there. Okay, maybe we're okay. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. This is all we need. All we need. It's been a minute since I did Gunbreaker. Well, buddy, it's been a minute since I have played Machinist on this computer, and I didn't check if I had my bar set up. So, you and me, we're in the same boat right now. No worries. God damn. AoEs. Stop, please. There we go. Dude, I had a tank the other day who was like getting on me for oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, wait. Ouchies. We're just gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna keep running. Oh, I'm dead. Almost. Almost made it. I had a tank where the pool was he staggered it, so we pulled one first, and then we pulled two more, like, after a little while. So there was 3 enemies total, but the first one, we had gotten down to, like, half health before we pulled the next 2. Being Machinist, I was in the middle of Hypercharge when we pulled the next 2, because I didn't even think he was going to pull the next 2. So I just focused down the one guy who was like less than half or whatever. Oh my god, this is how I gotta start? Fuck. Can I hide? Hide. Yeah, ouch. Sorry. Not the best way to come back into this. Not gonna lie. What are you supposed to run him into? You're supposed to run him into something. Obviously not the Rams. What was I saying? But anyways, yeah, so I focused down the one that we had below half health, and then, because there was only 2 dudes, I didn't do AoE combos, I only did single combos. I don't know, I feel like with Machinist you can get off, especially with, if you have like hypercharge and shit. Sometimes I feel like you can get off a lot more damage doing, especially when there's only 2, doing single target attacks rather than AoEs. So, I mean, we got it down just fine. No one died, no one was even close to death, it didn't take forever, it was just fine. After that fight, the tank's like, I feel like someone's not using AoEs. And I was like, that's the only fight in this entire fucking dungeon where I haven't used AoEs, and you're gonna, like, talk shit? Also, you pulled 1 and then 2. It's, for most DPS classes, going to be beneficial with 2 targets to do single target attacks rather than AoEs. Thought that was pretty annoying. And I could absolutely be wrong. You know, maybe I should have stuck to AoEs, but like I had hypercharge up. And I felt like it was going better just burning down the one guy first. And whether it's like, again, this is where I hate people who are like so min-maxy about fucking every video game ever. We didn't die. It didn't even take very long. It took probably the exact same amount of time as if we were doing AoEs. It wasn't a big deal. But if you're not min-maxing, you're doing it wrong, according to some people. I hate that shit. It's so fucking stressful. Okay, this one's rough. I like being on this side. I'm gonna stay over here. This one's rough because my brain's tired. This one's not like that hard, but my brain's tired, so I feel like it gets way harder. Oh! Like that. I'm a fucking dummy. And we're getting way too far. Okay, well, we did first trial overcome. That's all that's necessary. Who cares if I got hit once? Yeah, you guys need to stand in those. Oh well, it's fine. Right? Don't they need to stand in those? Or is that not what I'm thinking of? Oh well, I guess we don't stand in them. I mean, they all weren't standing in them. I was the only one standing in one, so I guess I don't stand in one. Yeah, we gotta stand in these, bud. There you go. There you go. I was pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna play the outside ring here. What? How did that hit me? Bitch. Be not afraid of falling stars. There we go. Nice. See, so I was the... I was the only one at that one part that did the thing right. I was like, pretty sure you stand in those, right? Yeah, we didn't cut it that. We were fine. Okay. Let's take you over the tank. Oops, that's a boulder. Thought we were gonna maybe go to the next group. I didn't want to like blow certain abilities, get my like fucking hypercharge going and shit until I knew if we were gonna move or not. Jeez. Are we standing here? See, this is the other thing, like, when we're moving, I don't want to, like, blow my, hypercharge and stuff, because it's so hard to, like, get these guys grouped, yeah. And do I, okay, they're racing. I have to tinkle. Oh, good, right in the middle of the AoE. Okay, cool. I was like, if this AoE hits me... Dead and dead. We went through this pretty quick, at least. After this dungeon, I'm gonna call it a night. Oops. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. I did not see the fucking... Sorry. I didn't see the fucking cue for that. I guess to zoom out or something? I am obviously sleepy as well. I think that's a game that I would always be afraid to play on stream. Stardew Valley, because I can't min-max that game. That game's too precious to me, and I play it my own way. You okay? Oh, I'm not even hitting this shit. Fuck. I like really thought she had locked onto it and she hadn't. My bad. Samurai, you gonna OB this? There you go. Nice. Level up. What up? 85 now. Bye. Okay. So, Thursday, we will be playing Who Knows? Something. No more Final Fantasy 14 though on stream for a bit.